Well, a few battles have already been fought, but the war rages on as 16 teams here in Raleigh, North Carolina vie to be the 8 playing in front of you, the fans. But again, they have a gauntlet to get through, a long day today as we have 9 more series to get on through.
Dignitas going to try and take it to Gen G here. Justin going to try and make it out in round 4. You got to get through Dignitas here first. Let's kick off Elimination Friday for the Raleigh Major. Rocket League fans around the world, it's Dignitas versus Gen G. Get up and get loud. It's game day.
Not good enough. The best outcome of today is we go correct our mistakes, wake up tomorrow, and reset. Love you all. So we'll see if they can do it. It's clear that Gen G thought that they had more to give yesterday.
Oh, quick shot from Justin, and that's exactly what Raw Greg was hoping he'd see from his players as they rocket the first goal into the net.
Oh, and then the hard hit off the ceiling, self-patch.
Forces another clear out. Gen G won't let them in.
Such a critical demo for Magic Bear, who is also running low. That demo opened up so much space, has allowed Gen G to get boosted up. Now the passing play's coming out. The low shot from Magic Bear beats the Dignitas defense.
So shout out to the observer, because you could see the whole play develop here. Magic Bear lobs it up, forces apparently Jack to stretch for the challenge, and he's just
passing circles around Dignitas.
That one felt like when you have that many passes divvied up, there's no way you're gonna save it. Dignitas involved, but comes a chance and a huge shot from Dorius.
Dignitas on the board now. Despite all the offensive pressure from Gen G, this little miss there, you can see Cheese expecting Magic Bear to get a touch on it. And Gen G might give up another one, but you can see Stizzy, low boost, wasn't in the right spot to get that block.
At the read, this one's looking good. Jack gets down, it's blocked, but it's an open net. And just like that, it takes 15 seconds, James. We got a tie game.
Completely erased. Jorius goes up high. You can see apparently Jack also making things a little awkward, but Cheese was trying to fight Gen G, controlling most of this game. In just a couple seconds, Dignitas has tied it up.
Magic Bear won that midfield boost on the back line, trying to dribble out the way. Magic Bear clears the path for Cheese.
What are we seeing here? Stizzy, I think maybe he wasn't trying to get such a powerful touch and was surprised by how much that went into.
Looked like they may have been able to steal it away from Gen G. Now they're gonna find a way to get it back in their pocket. Jack denied by Magic Bear. Going from the demo. Can he keep it out? Oh! Put a little style on it.
Mauled by the bear. Magic Bear, the demo. Stizzy tries to get out, but Magic Bear says no. Jack hitting it over to the corner. Stizzy was all the way in his back half. Oh, you can see apparently Jack trying to cook solo there. Big block from Jorius. This is a shot opportunity for Stizzy, and he hits it dead center.
Well, finally, Dignitas get a little bit of possession work. They get a little bit of space, and Jorius, excellent work lining up that 50 after the ball bounces up off the ceiling. Off the bar. Now apparently Jack on the counter. Quick off the ceiling, and only gonna get by one defender. No one else from Dig can go. Stizzy wins a free touch. 50, Justin gets back. Jorius wins it, and they're deleted. Jorius finds 2.
Big time demo on the back line at the perfect time. Justin trying to get another 50 on that. The shot's low. And that gets by.
That's really the only way you can seem to open up gaps against teams these days. You have to, as you were saying earlier, James, go for the body. As Magic! That was a funny one, my goodness.
You heard the ping of the bar, didn't you, Jormy?
Oh, I did. It was loud.
Perfect reset. Waits, pulls the trigger. See the boost advantage starting to grow here for Gen G. Magic Bear keeping that in. Justin winning a mid-boost race as well. Oh, Cheese gonna have to defend this. Somehow reads the shot. Rebound out to Jorius. So, we'll see if Dignitas can get a little more on the same page in terms of those passing plays. So far, the demos worked for him last game. I'm sure it will take more. Now, Cheese hovering behind the ball, waiting for somebody to challenge him. The challenge never came.
I feel like we have to see that from Dignitas' POV, because surely we thought this was getting... Oh, apparently Jack got chipped.
Stizzy was probably expecting...
But everyone's on small pads right now for Gen G. They lost both the midfield boost. Jack's just running around deleting Gen G players. Stizzy almost found the target. Jory is trying to get 30 in the corner. Jack shot and saved. That was a tight one, but Cheese somehow comes away with it. They still
wasn't able to get it. Mid boost grab again by Jack. He's bumped off the ball. Cheese lets Justin take this on the back line. This one goes towards net. It's in! It's just in!
All you gotta do is flip forward into the car, and you'll pinch it right off of Justin's nose. Cheese almost
Goal
gets
line
there, but
pass down as well. Cheese there just a little bit late.
just needed something with a little more lift. Stizzy, a little too easy for him to get to the challenge. It's over their heads. Oh, and it's in the net. Jack catches Gen G sleeping. 2-1 Dignitas.
Another dunk goal that goes straight into net, and you can see Justin.
I mean, even for Dignitas, there's been some big positives here. I think one big positive that I've seen from Dignitas is apparently Jack getting aggressive, landing some key demos, but Cheese cuts the defense up on this one. The defender was expecting a bounce here, but Cheese just catches it right. It gets it right by him. That's Dizzy.
Avoiding the potential bump. Justin swinging wide, lets Magic Bear come through. Nice stopping touch there from Dignitas. Jorius turns on the mix, drops underneath. Oh, Jorius tying it up.
Oh man, it was almost on cue. Jorius getting this reset, getting down, and getting so much power on it. You saw Justin
Field causing havoc. That's when he's playing at his best. Against Falcons yesterday, he was constantly back on his own half, on his own goal line. And that's not where Jack wants to be. That's where he wants front and center. Apparently, Jack gets the path cleared, and Dignitas have a late lead.
Another aggressive play from Dignitas. Jorius locking in. He can score in this final 10 seconds.
Oh, they're happy to let it go. Dignitas knew nobody was around. Jorius, you just got to hold on to the ball, and you're moving up in Swiss. Dignitas take down Gen G 3-1. Gen G on their last leg here.
Chat, we got Space Station fans waking up, but the French are also up and ready to go. Let's see if the Gentlemen can get it done. Or do Space Station bounce back and show us that online mechanical skill we've come to know them for, folks? Let's get into it. NA versus EU. It's the Gentlemen versus Space Station Gaming to move forward in the Swiss.
On T-Bates mentioned on the desk, it feels like a messy series. We know the demos are coming through from Space Station rather, but Gentlemate's so solid. Can they avoid it? Can Eugene step up? It's going to be a great start. Juicy gets the first.
Juicy with his team leading 8th goal of the tournament, and it comes despite the physical play out of SSG.
Line
the first
stacks,
30.
but after Ultimates beat KC, it's not a bad loss. They did go 5 against Foot, which is concerning. Coming up against Gentlemates, who you'd expect to be a tougher opponent, and right now it's a slow start because Eugene is firing on all cylinders.
Just continues now, and SSG, the physicality, sure, it's there.
Yeah, he's usually it's the glue guy that's going for the demos, the bumps, with the great respect to some of our best demo players we've seen in Rocket League esports, but they left this one wide open, and Scribbles will find the first goal out of nowhere, just a transition play. That's rare from Gentlemates, and it was the Eugene double commit. He tried to fake for his teammate. Juicy wasn't there in time. Space Station get
Strength
one back.
lies. Just expect them to be a little bit faster than Space Station and try to ride that momentum towards victory. But they got a range back here. Juicy handed it away, and Reveal had him read like a book.
Oh, just not sure that's the right move, Juicy. 100 boost, and he goes for the Psycho. Instead of clearing it to the corner, you're up a goal. You don't need to hit that.
Tried to drop one down, and he just missed it wide. Kofer passes it back, but there's nobody there.
It's a big miss from Seiko. Should have been game. Reveal does not find his mark. Here's the fake for Eugene, though. Gentlemates get the job done. Took 2 minutes. Shouldn't have gone to overtime. And Space Station nearly pinched that one.
Space Station nearly stole victory from the jaws.
It is a jarring speed being played here by Gentlemates. You can see Space Station want to put pace on the ball. They want to speed it up. Gentlemates not letting that happen at all. Eugene low. Oh, they've been completely faked. The demo didn't matter. Gentlemates 1-0.
And when you look back behind the play, you see Kofer is almost in the Gentlemates net. Ahead of 2. Only 1 to beat. The redirect goes high. And Seiko will just collect this. Has not been involved much in the offensive end, but the midfield and defense, and there's a whip and an open net. Juicy will double the lead for Gentlemates, and Space Station now are in the charity act.
He was nowhere near that, Scribbles. There's whiffs and then there's misread.
It's a save from Kofor. Reflex save on Juicy, keeping this game within reach.
That was a beautiful setup from Seiko. The save was even better. There's another back post pass and Juicy's ready. No one there for Space Station. They had to throw themselves on the near side, but the pass was too good. Seiko, back-to-back set plays.
In game 3, they're going to solve the puzzle with now less than 5 minutes to work with.
There's a lot of talk about Space Station's online form. The desk pretty much predicting based on that form. We haven't seen it yet, but we might see it here. Beautiful bump. And the first goal for Scribbles will be as easy as he likes.
Double digits now for Scribbles on the weekend. His 10th goal. 11 seconds.
Eugen will be able to steal corner boost. Space Station in trouble if they actually found a way out with the only man with 100 in the tank. Gentlemates still not looking too phased unless the demo comes through. That's the online SSG 2-0.
Take what the defense gives you, and in this case, nobody home. Reveal takes out Seiko to make sure he can't
dodges the bump. This is huge if the 50 comes through, but doesn't quite land where he wanted it. Juicy wanted the follow-up. Seiko with space, drags over 1. Juicy up for 2. He finds the pitch. It's open. Eugen 2-1.
Eugen always where he needs to be, but how about this setup from Seiko? He has been phenomenal, and Juicy contributing in the play as well.
You got to off the backboard. No follow-up. Both sides with decent chances early. That's a nice pass. Eugen has to wait. He's actually been caught out of touch. You see Kofor was looking for the demo. Had to keep pushing forward. There's the touch. There's the first goal. It's Space Station again.
Kofor getting involved with the setup to give Reveal his second goal of the series. Just blows right by Seiko easily. And Eugen from the heavens all the way across.
Huge result. On the other side of things, Twisted Minds have completely upset Furia. Top 4 to nothing, and there's an equalizer over here. Gentlemates, Juicy finds a gap. Space Station fall apart defensively.
Wonder how many of Gentlemates' goals have been preceded by demos. Gentlemates. Seiko with a big pinch to relieve the pressure, and just narrowly missing the mark. Eugen was chasing. Juicy does have a full tank now to set up Seiko. His shot sneaks through with only 35 to go.
Oh, I didn't think he was going to have a shot, but they whiffed in the middle here. Kofor with 100 got too close, tried to be too quick. And Seiko
there. Reveal now with 10 seconds, trying to bully his way through Eugen. Got this cleared, and Kofor's got to chase it down and work the length of the field. Did win the corner boost. He'll have some in the tank to work downfield, but Space Station have their hands full. It's Reveal. Trying to get the flip, reset it, spiked down, and Gentlemates take out SSG in 4.
On the desk, you're honestly split up here, split in chat as well, and this is really the truth of how close this matchup is. It could go either way. NRG looking for revenge, looking to take it back after dropping to this team in this exact spot in the last major we had. Can they right it here, or do Vitality continue to level up on the road to the World Championship, folks? Let's get into it. Two Titans clashing. Vitality versus NRG.
Potential at the most, and I know these players are going to be showing up as if we were seeing a finals between them. Vitality coming into this one, a rare time you get to hear them called an underdog, but that's not going to stop them. They're coming in with a plan. Zen first on the board.
Already off to a hot start, but we know there's going to be a lot going into this series. Atomic playing this one high and Zen right under him. And you see NRGB bring the ball up, but when they do so, Vitality, no strangers of looking for the back pass. There's the constant threat of the bump, and it's making NRG tough to hold on to possession. Monkey Moon, though, to the top corner.
I mean, you talk about, you know, Vitality and NRG being able to cut each other off, but the one thing that's been missing is NRG having a hand up fast enough.
Especially after the extended break is what we're looking to see. Beast Mode plays this one up high. Here's Atomic. He's got a lane, got a flip reset, plays it off the back wall. Daniel shot, blocked by Exotic. Beast Mode will score the follow. And NRG finally with the lead.
They gave them a taste of their own medicine. Look at how many follows. Exotic got the first one. He still stayed in the air.
A team that can hold on defensively. It is going to be NRG. We've seen them do it time and time again. They're a team that can keep this 1-goal lead all the way until the clock runs down. Now, do they want to? Absolutely not. Daniel picks up a second.
This is what NRG have been doing, by the way. They're kind of going on these little sneak attacks. Daniel went down and played it to himself. I wasn't sure if maybe
flip by the time Daniel went to take the shot. Daniel didn't even need to boost for it. So maybe some cause for concern. Beast mode sets up Atomic. Atomic, another one. NRG give Vitality 3 right back.
That's just a gorgeous little touch, too. You saw Beast Mode get the reset attempt over Zen, but Zen thought my touch
has been set. Can Zen get another double on target? No, actually gets a follow-up off the wall. But NRG still able to pass it out. Here comes the transition. Daniel with the demo. Atomic trying to follow it. It's open for Beast Mode. 4-1 NRG.
NRG just continue to force their way into Vitality. This time opening a path, and Exotic had nothing left in the tank. They were extending that lead with the last 90 seconds to go.
And what a response at NRG. Monkey Moon, though, got something to say about it. A quick one for Vitality.
Very quick response indeed, which is exactly what you want if you are Vitality. Pop up from Zen, the patience to get over
what a bomb.
But what this game could look like, NRG are just taking their shots, but Vitality understand that defense is what is going to help them beat this NRG squad.
Oh, Zen! What a goal from Zen! Taking this one here, right pass from Monkey Moon, sets it up, first touch, gets the flip reset after the ball touches the ceiling.
You really want to take that swing game because it pushes momentum back into their favor. The momentum that they lost after an extremely dominant game number 1. Zen's going to try and do this on his own. Down 50 under Atomic. Puts Vitality in a 2-0 lead.
Zen here with the physicality. Look at the muscle. Low 50 in the net. Beast mode. End up leaving this play. NRG now backs against the wall. We've seen top teams take losses here, and NRG might be joining Karmic Corp in that conversation. Exotic with the first goal in game 4.
This was a player that I wanted to give him his flowers for the last game. He assisted Zen so much. Now
coming into his own. And Monkey Moon, does he have the double? He does, but it's just off. Zen, a little bit of space here. Has Exotic if he needs them in the midfield. Pass mid, and yep, they connect again. Exotic with the second goal.
Can we talk about this fake here? Look at Zen. Fake the touch on it, and just enough space to get the center connect on the ball. Another opportunity wayside to NRG.
Zen to Monkey Moon. Monkey Moon not fast enough. Vitality have to go back. This is NRG's prime chance to score. Daniel got it! What a pass from Atomic to Daniel.
This is the connectivity that we were waiting to see. Atomic to Daniel, but my gosh, that redirect speed coming in. I know it's, unfortunately, NRG have been kind of slow to follow, but this time was almost enough. Unfortunately, the shot was wide.
Beast mode off the ceiling. Can he find the angle? Beast mode! Are you kidding me?
This is NRG. That is the #1 team that we saw in all of those finals. Monkey Moon trying to get Vitality out. Beast Mode wants to play the midline, bump on a Monkey Moon. Daniel to try and finish up. It pinched out to the side. Monkey Moon over one and caught out NRG. And Vitality take back the lead.
Zen here, big demo on Atomic, who was barreling back, leaves the net wide open. Monkey Moon with a crucial beat on the play. Zen off of it, but Monkey Moon is staying close to it. Here we go, final 10 seconds. Beast mode, can he make the play? Has Atomic on the wing, plays it low. Good 50, is it rolling in? Monkey Moon can't save it, it's tied!
Atomic manages to play the most patient mind game you are going to see. The double 50, and Monkey Moon did 4 seconds in a tie game.
Here's the kickoff to Exotic. He's gonna play it. Beast mode up to meet him. Exotic under him. Can he get it? No, Atomic with the block. Monkey Moon is in to win. Bang!
Team Vitality take down NRG in the most dominant performance yet.
Folks, how's chat feel about it? Falcons woken up, ready to go here. The fans are in the chat as well. Let's see if the Ultimates can get it done a second time in a row against the best the Middle East has to offer here. Saudi Arabia versus North America once again, folks. Let's keep it going. The winner is through to the playoffs and the crowd in the Lenovo Center. Let's see it happen. Falcons versus the Ultimates.
Already we're threatening the net right there in the first 20 seconds.
Yeah, I think Chronic was the huge difference in Birmingham stepping up, and it kind of surprised everyone. And then we saw already in Raleigh, at least day one, these guys are stepping up. It's LJ as well. The dynamic duo, the FK-LJ combo, Jorby, it's coming out hot.
Absolutely, and getting a benefit off of that missed touch from TRK. It's a tough spot. You're trying to get it over the far
Ultimates,
side.
it feels like you're in a great frame of mind. Sad Jr. has these guys locked in. They look connected. They look cohesive, and we're seeing it on the pitch as well.
Quickly to get the defense a little awkward. Nobody got contact on the ball, excuse me. TRK will absolutely collect.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty free here. It's just no one back post. Chronic, another little mistake. He had low boost or none in the tank at all.
The goal line doesn't work out. Both teams still trying to find their wheeling, if you will. As the miss, I don't know, I can never tell if they're actually going for the sidewall double, if they're just, what the threat? Either way, Falcons find their way through. TRK, another.
Yeah, not sure what happened here. The clear was on for the corner. You could see the skim coming through. Rawas found a bump on LJ, and first killer just got knocked off ball. LJ's going to the corner for boost on Falcons. Just over 30 seconds. First killer off the roof. TRK trying to slow it down. Couple of wall dashes for good measure. There's the 50 middle. Anyone there? TRK first. Poor touch. Open net. Missed. LJ secures it. Almost disaster class from Ultimates.
Pretty rare if you miss that shot there that you're going to get another chance at it. Luckily for Chronic, LJ was there. You did have to hit it on that side.
It doesn't even bounce in off the post, but luckily enough, 20 seconds. Can they find one more? Can they produce magic against the MENA #1 seed? That's a beautiful touch. The demo. Help, it's going to be wide open. It just had to fall in. Ultimates. They keep answering. They keep responding.
It's an explosive offense. They don't need a lot of time. They just need one chance at the ball. First killer had the demo to clear the space. You called it out, CJ.
Watch out for the bumps. LJ's in an awkward spot. Chronic bails them out, but still, Ultimates have found boost at a premium at the moment. It's been all Falcons dominating the field position. That's off the bar. He won't be able to get back. Shot on shot in. Rawas calls game.
From the ceiling to the floor, Rawas finds goal through the goal, and Ultimates, it was just too much. A perfect read.
We know how close they like to sit next to each other. It looks scary in the defensive corner, but they are making it work for now. The mechanics getting themselves out of trouble, and they are positioning not ideally, and that's a huge bump. It's a huge demo. It's a beautiful shot from Khalir's 1-0.
Oh, that's why they sit so close. They see Khalir's in front, and they know he's about to dust them. The first flick into the demo, into the pop shot. I mean, come on.
Khalir's that goal line defense is huge. They're not finding a demo on last man. They need some close passes or removing their third on Falcons. LJ with a nice beat. First killer with a chance, with a shot. He's got a fake for Craig. That's better. That's beautiful. 1-1.
You ask for creativity, you get a little bit of creativity. First killer threatens the shot, just drops down, opens the space for Chronic, who still has to place it
dominated
under.
by Falcons. You can see Chronic backing off second man. They want to help out the net, but it is tricky having to defend the goal line. Here it is again. There's a shot on. Please, it's a nice shot too. First killer's been caught out. I thought he would have had to save Jorby, but the shot was too good.
Have to see that from first killer's perspective. We'll get the wider angle on it. You see him angled up, and it's too late. He's looking at LJ, and yeah,
nicely enough on the goal line, but I'm not quite seeing the aggression until I'd love to see Ultimate's Jorby play the same when the scores are level than when they're behind. When they play like this, when they are behind, they're so aggressive and they're finding opportunities just like that.
And LJ was at the center of all of it here. Chronic sets it up beautifully, forces that touch out of Rawas, and look at first killer's touch and the threat on the bump on TRK. Has to avoid
that
him.
Shot was perfect from LJ. 2-2. As I said, I want to see Ultimates play the same when they're in this position. When they feel like you need to score, take it up to Falcons. When they're really passive in the midfield, it's really working into TRK's hands. Instant response. Falcons say, no thank you.
You threaded the needle on this pass. LJ with a touch out, but look at TRK beat LJ on the give and go. Steal it away. Khalir says, fine, go chase it down. He gets bumped right back. Chronic has to come into support. It looks like Falcons still in control, even though it looked like Ultimates had a push there. And Falcons find a way to squeeze it out. Khalir's again finds a goal.
It's looking easy for Falcons. Look how much space. TRK could just leave this ball right for Rawas, who throws the fake. And there he is. Killers with the shot, with the goal. And looks like Falcons are really stepping up. They're getting better and better. This is scary. That shot is ridiculous. First killer up, read it. Can he find the pancake perhaps? The Devo not to be. It's LJ. No, it's a big mistake. TRK near post just lets it go past him.
No pancakes, but a waffle straight out of the griddle. First killer to touch out, makes the first man miss, and then a giveaway from Khalir's. TRK can't recover in time.
First killer, he was awkward. He popped it up. He parried it to the crossbar. came out of near post to watch the double. Ultimates keeping themselves in. This is a reset. It's a fake instead. It's a triple fake. TRK with a shot. Stays off the bar. Took two of Ultimates, and LJ can drag it down the other end.
It's too long to develop now.
First
LJ
killer
hits him with
has
the
space now. Minute 40 on the clock. Ultimates have to get going right here, right now. This is a great offensive set. There's a chance, but the demo relieves all kinds of pressure and is walking down the other end. 2-1. Falcons. Well, they said, don't try us.
Chronic got exposed. He was just lazily driving to the other side of the field in the attacking third, and there was a face full of Falcons. First killer loses the ball. Chronic, punts it across. LJ steals the or takes his own boost. First killer comes across. No time left. We're gonna have to keep this ball in the air. First killer tries the musty across. That's too hard and too close to clears. Falcons 3-0 revenge on Ultimates from Birmingham and take the dub into the playoffs.
It could not be less of a guarantee, but I like it. The fans.
They're just the gross Glazers. I don't know. It's just not working out. We'll see what happens here. Dignitas, narrow favorites, but I mean, it's the narrowest of margins in chat. The blue wall, formidable as ever. Can they get it done? Can they right the ship and get back on course for the grand finals? Dignitas says no. Let's get into it. Round 4 here, folks. Dignitas versus Karmine Corp. Looking for the playoffs.
They look shaky, even going up against Team Secret in an earlier round. They have to lock in here. This is a familiar opponent in Dignitas, but Joris with a pinch to start us off. Here we go.
Are you serious? Joris! Ground pinch right by Atto. And
That's what we
Dignitas.
play the matches for here. Dignitas already off to a great start. That first goal, very big for them. Helped them just get a little bit more comfortable as the series goes on. Another shot for Joris. He's got his second.
Boy, Big J bringing another one in, and he has Dignitas on his shoulders right now. Stizzy into support. Stizzy reading the play the whole way. He's giving it off to Vatira though. One-on-one with Jorius, and Vatira won the challenge, but it goes wide. Now Raleigh has Atto coming in support, and they'll combine to score and take the lead.
Great control here from Raleigh, because again, you have to think of all the threats that he could have on the ball. He leaves it for Atto, who's barely dig, just so much room to actually have time to think. Because Karmine Corp, you're so focused on the micro, sometimes you get exhausted, and we see some mistakes happen. This one not punished. No, there it is. Atto picking up the second goal for KC.
I mean, Raleigh just launches this out of a cannon. It should have been Vatira's, but he had to expect that Jack was going to be able to get up and make contact.
Where Jack is positioned, you literally see him in the replay driving backwards to see if he can get into a good spot. Karmine Corp will bring that out of you as Atto getting me another one. No, it'll be denied until Raleigh will secure the third goal.
Oh, this is robbery. Atto absolutely deserves one to his tally here. Pings off the crossbar. Jorius did the center line to try and snuff out that attack. He's done so. Atto now with a full tank. He goes over top of Stizzy. Raleigh taking the low route, and he's got one to go by him. Raleigh will just walk it right home. Oh, Raleigh with a Jedi mind trick.
Look at that, great touch, and then got him with the fake. Disgusting out of Raleigh.
Right at midfield, that slowed down the K-Corp attack. He was a little more successful on his second foray to the center line. Now Raleigh going to work. He's got Vati coming in, double tap, clear the runway.
What a setup from Raleigh. This was phenomenal. Great light touch, gets in front of the ball. See you later, Stizzy. Vati with a free double.
The ceiling to meet him. Now Stizzy trying to walk his way through. That'll bounce back out, but nobody was there for Dignitas. Vati's got it downfield with boost, down in front, and will score!
And you could see it with Jack. I mean, he knew what he was trying to do, but right when he got to the back wall and tried to jump out, the ball kind of got away from him. The flip
Stizzy just high and wide, and Raleigh had it covered. Vatira trying to get around Jack. Apparently Jack putting in some extra. There's a shot, top right. Who else but Jorius?
It started with that initial save that Atto got under the pressure. Karmine Corp struggled to get out of that, and Dignitas didn't let up. They stayed.
As we're down inside the final minute over on Champion Field on the Alt stream. And even more heroics coming out. We'll tell you about it in a moment. Apparently Jack denied. It goes in! Apparently Jack sends us to champion.
Jack throws it network. Raleigh, he was a little uncomfortable to knock it away, but it's a free ball for Stizzy. He wants to play it around them, and actually may have a chance to throw off the defense. Carby Corber in a vulnerable spot. Jorius to Jack. Jack can't get it. Is there going to be a follow?
There's no boost.
Can he get the win?
Boost!
Stizzy does it! Dignitas move on to the playoffs!
Dignitas overwhelm and topple the blue wall. Shot after shot, threat after threat, and exactly 7 minutes in, it is Stizzy who plays hero.
It might not be the coin's fault. Ultimates going to be the fan favorites in chat, but we're split up here on the desk. Let's let them settle it on the pitch. They're ready to go, so let's get into it, folks. A spot in the playoff awaits the winner of this match. Who will it be? Ultimates versus Gentlemates. Gentlemates trying to make it to that grand finals. Long way to go. This is the next step. It's a big one. Ultimates versus Gentlemates to make it through the playoffs.
Coming out from the Ultimates, although it might dissipate with Seiko taking this one away, 50 down. Chronic trying to keep it out, the floater off the crossbar. And I think that's the cleanup. You saw both players commit on the back line of defense, and Eugen just saw the wide open net.
Strong start for Gentlemates. You see LJ bumping Chronic to
just
oblivion.
a tiny bit is that crazy aggression that the Ultimates can bring to the table. That might be their one hope of really keeping Gentlemates a little bit further back, although Eugen's gonna solo it on his own. You saw that touch there over it in James. There was no way he was getting his nose up.
First killer was in reverse before that, creeped up a little bit too much. And Eugen ended up scoring on the other end. Offensively, you really hope that somebody on the Ultimates can step up. We've seen First Killer have the ability to 1v3. There's a demo. That should be enough to get the first goal for the Ultimates.
There was so much going on in the background, but this is where the Ultimates thrive, when all three members of the team are involved on this one. Chronic going for the demo. First Killer just making sure it's just in this one where it is. Eugen's trying to keep it out. Gentlemates got to get out of their half, and they're stuck. Every single touch is keeping the Ultimates in their favor. LJ trying to solo it. First Killer, though, is not the worst person to have clean up what you started.
But look at what LJ does. He catches the ball, dribbles it past Eugen, flips it past Juicy. 50 Seiko.
Quickly opening up a path for anyone. There's a demo on the other side. Unfortunately for them, Gentlemates had possession at the time.
Oh, errant touch. Ball out to Chronic. LJ with the redirect on the goal line.
That was the team play that had been missing. They finally find it again, though. Seiko's touch goes straight to the enemy.
Will they get a late goal, close things out? Can they do it again?
I need Eugen to really get possession of this ball and hold on to it. Right now, Gentlemates just continue to lose this ball. And another shot on target, bottom corner. They lose possession to Chronic, of all people, and he knew exactly what to do with this. As soon as it dead-balled with LJ, that was the easiest.
In this series, and move to match point.
16 seconds and a 2-goal lead. Not a bad place to be, although that was a little frightening for the Ultimates. 10 seconds on the clock. Shot from Seiko keeps Gentlemates' hope alive.
I think it's a big, it's a big positive for Gentlemates that this is Seiko getting this late goal to it. Seiko, see if they do anything off kickoff.
Let's see what we
it is a fake kickoff.
Does pop it in the air. He tried to get past the Juicy. Insane! Gentlemates have forced the tie.
They crisscross. It's a double 2-goal, but they crisscross. Don't hit the ball. Goes directly back to the last man.
It was theirs. It's in motion. Now with 3 seconds on the clock, you're going to see if they can steal it. Seiko off the corner. Pops up. Still in play. This one, it's a shot off the side. Gentlemates on 0 seconds.
They stole the game.
Completely.
Gentlemates stole that game.
Things fall apart very quickly. Juicy demoed off the play. This ball falls over to LJ. LJ down. Right now, Ultimates, they just want out of their half, but they keep getting pushed back. A shot to Eugen. As the Gentlemates transition out was faster than the Ultimates could blink.
And you saw all three of the Ultimates players clogged at the midfield, panicked to get back, and it's in a pop high by First Killer, beats the first line of defense. There's the shot. It's deflected wide. Chronic fakes the back pass. See, it's so chaotic, and there's Chronic staying in the play. Chronic was causing chaos on that play.
Another powerful bump from Chronic to get the Ultimates back into it. Look at him on Seiko.
Power on it, and the Ultimates get back for the save.
I mean, that's the level of crazy, though, you're going to be getting out of the Gentlemates offense. Pinch off the sidewall from Seiko. Juicy was already up. He fakes it and leaves it for Seiko to clean up.
And it looks like there might have been a bump here. Let's take a look at this. Chronic, yeah, gets bumped, so he couldn't get the ball.
Be able to go for the ball. 2-goal lead. 49 seconds on the clock. Ultimates gotta force their way in. LJ opened up one pass. Shot in. Ultimates are still in this.
It's a big-time kickoff goal here. Wonderful control from First Killer. Another massive bump that opens the lane. That time it was LJ. The ground. And your team has the lead.
Somebody's up by one.
Yeah, at least.
Well, let's see if Gentlemates can be the ones up by one. Otherwise, Ultimates are forcing an OT down on the ground. Seiko's in again. And Gentlemates go up by 2.
And another bump play. Seiko slowing down the play, giving time for his teammate to
really
move upfield.
Does, but we've seen crazy in less than 30 before. We're gonna see if they can do it again, though. As far as the Ultimates are concerned, First Killer off the ceiling leaves this for Chronic. They find their way in.
Man.
I don't know, James.
I think now we just sit back and watch how this is going to unfold. Another kickoff goal. It looked like they had a kickoff play of their own, and now First Killer goes for the bump, the bounce shot, the rebound. First Killer, he's going for a reset, going for the double, and it's the ground. No one there from the Ultimates to pick up the pieces. And Gentlemates get the job done.
Gen G are the favorites on the desk. They're the favorites in chat. Let's see how they do out there on the field, folks. We grow closer and closer to playoff Saturday. Each of these teams wanting to make it, but only one can advance to the bracket. You got to go through this and round 5, folks. It's a long road for Gen G versus Space Station. Let's begin.
Matchup that both teams are familiar with. Cheese and company try to get this set up. Magic Bear underneath on a 50.
Kofor looking for demos.
And Justin is in a lot of trouble. He's got no boost either, and he won't catch up to it. Scribbles picks up the first.
This is going to be a big factor for Gen G. Justin last back. He's a great defender, but even the greatest defenders have a hard time when Kofor's chasing
Space
you up.
Station. Gen G in their last series, Daz, they had played a solid 4 minutes each of Rocket League. The problem is they can't even get a good minute out of here against Space Station. Kofor picks up the second goal.
Look at the SSG pressure. Scribbles is so good individually on a ball. Pass 2, he almost even got the double. Reveal shot forces the defense to scramble.
Drop down, steal the boost. Gen G, they need a way out. Justin didn't have any boost. Forced to give up. Another ball, still has nothing, just crawling off the back wall and nothing he could do about it. Kofor easily punishes.
Again and again, SSG just moving around Gen G so simply. Justin, he wanted the light touch. Ball got too far away from him. Double from Reveal. That's gonna clean up the space here a little bit. Justin, finally with a little bit of freedom in the air, he's able to bring the ball downfield. That's a good shot. Scribbles can't get the save. And Gen G strike first.
Actually, a little surprised this went in, but Justin, great setup. He leaves the ball. Kofor gets a bad touch, and Justin kicks Scribbles before he can recover.
And that's a big thing for Gen G. They were able to give Justin that room just by getting SSG to get off the ball a little bit, and then Cheese off the kickoff to make it a 2-goal game.
They double it up. Gen G right back in it. Cheese just straight up out-muscles Reveal. He actually kind of gave him the slip and dip there. Reveal just get killed on the kickoff. Otherwise, it's a much closer game. Gen G weren't able to generate much outside of those kickoffs. And they already have this. Reveal has gotten the first goal for Space Station. Excellent reset drop here.
Got great read from the ball off the ceiling. Got the flip.
Out the midfield, trying to push through.
Yeah, they did. They're still going to have that possession as well. Kofor didn't have boost there. Gen G doing a great job of just keeping the ball close. Justin with the shot. Justin ties it up.
Look at Magic Bear on this replay. Turns on the ball cam and makes sure that Scribbles ain't going anywhere. He gets ping-ponged out of the play. Reveal makes him 2-0. The demo game in game number 3. Magic Bear, quick hit off the ceiling. but no goal yet for Gen G. Justin steals the boost, takes the ball, got the boom, leaves an opening, has to be on target, and Cheese finds the board.
Justin, such an impact player here. Again, that great touch went off the back wall. Scribbles didn't see him coming, took him out the play.
1 second though, it's about closing it down. Magic Bear slips it off the post and nobody can follow it. Cheese chasing it down. SSG revealed might have had a chance at it, but Justin steals it away. Justin puts it in the net!
Another for Justin. Again, stepping up big time here. Great follow-up on the play. 2-goal lead for...
Time ticks away, and as long as this is tied up, that desperation will become more and more apparent. Here's a pass out and a bump. Cheese sets it up for Justin. Justin, top shot!
Gen G score again. More of that pressure. Magic Bear on top of the ball. Great touch, and I think he got a bump on top of that. Cheese with a clean beat. Justin with a free...
carry it back out.
I like this from Reveal. SSG kind of keeping the ball close. Not trying to give things up. Another transition play. Justin flip reset. Oh my God! He will not be denied!
Put that one on final! Beautiful off the ceiling with the reset! When you need it, it's just looking like it's fading away fast with each second that ticks down. The land debut may come to an end here. Justin whips it around one, and the Bear finds the net!
And Gen G starting to run away with it. It all starts there on the play. Cheese getting that crucial bump on Scribbles. Justin sets up Magic Bear right the way.
That one had to be in. The 10 seconds are a formality at this point. Gen G, time and again. Now time, it's a flat circle. Play the round 5 music. Gen G have a date with it. One more chance to make it into the playoffs.
Expectations were subverted, right? Because we came in thinking it was K-Corp on top and they was going to dominate. Where are we?
Ultimate's also the favorite in chat. This is a very, very one-sided match on all of paper, but we don't play Rocket League on paper, and all the papers have been thrown out the window over the last 5 hours. Let's play some Rocket League. Get up and get loud, Rocket League fans. This is the end of the day. It's going to be a good one. Team Secret versus the Ultimates to enter the playoffs.
And that was against Gentlemates in the previous round. Right now they have Team Secret. This is their easiest matchup so far, but Team Secret, as James said, has been troubling some teams. Obviously took down Wildcard, took down TSM. They're the OCE Slayers, and First Killer, he's not worried about any of that South American magic. He's got the first.
Nah, he's looking at them like, all right, this is our time to shine. It's just a great setup there. Mondo tried to take it out.
Cook something shocking right here for Team Secret, but you can only beat the team in front of you. They got to get the job done. It's a great shot. LJ can't shoot. Oh, sorry, can't make the save, and it's wide open. KV1. They're up and about.
It was such a risky first touch, too, because I don't know if like Chronic wanted to pop it a little higher, but LJ had already committed at that point. Then the bump comes in. Aggression. They are aware that you can bump that last man to get him out.
They put an exclamation mark on the OCE Sam rivalry, taking down both OCE teams here. They need to take down North American. First Killer has the open net. First Killer gets his second goal of the game.
Yeah, this is just, again, another great setup from these two there. And also high-level communication to get the demo, but also
they have been
the
stuck
trust.
here for the last minute. This is another double commit. It's actually a quad commit from both teams. They were all happy to get involved on that. LJ's completely missed the corner bounce. First Killer to pop it up. Oh, he's read the miss. He just jumped in case, and Motta, even though he had boost, has made a huge mistake on the backboard.
This really was just watching a pressure build up. Eventually, Team Secret was going to be forced to make some sort of a mistake. Trying to dribble that one all the way towards net. Ultimate's keeping this one out.
LJ with a whiff as well. Perhaps a couple more troubles. I mean, we have to remember, as we mentioned off the rip, oh, that's a big pass. That's a huge infield. It's an open net as well. LJ getting to work in the offensive corner, and that gives a bit of breathing room for the Ultimates.
And you can see the cheat up from Chronic too. Yes, he was meant to be there, but they are playing it
that
a
one.
little.
Here is Swift. That's a nice pass. Speaking of, they're setting plays up. Chronic back, but no boost. Mondo just wants to keep the ball in. Doesn't have a teammate though. They've removed everyone from the pitch. It's wide open. Can Swift get back in time? Oh, it's been double demoed. How's the spawn kill from FK?
Look at this. From one end to the other, the Ultimates were already trying to make the race. You thought the demo would be enough, but First Killer doesn't even go for the bump. Ultimates just holding on to their 2-goal lead. Even just air dribbling the ball in the air like that is wasting time that they need desperately. They might have caught him out, though. I think they do. Team Secret find 2.
It's just silly from Ultimates. Have a look, all three right here, and it's because Chronic got removed from the third man halfway line. He was the structure to the exact same position as game number one as well. As KV1 got for us, he flicks it over the top. It's down the right end, but they need to get a demo. They need to open it up. Everyone's front post. That's a big mistake from LJ. It's a massive mistake, 3-3.
They've been in this exact position not only an hour ago. They had a lead. They working with it too, trying to get over first killer. LJ successfully manages to keep them back just a small bit, but KV1 setting up Swift. The post goes off, but Mana's in!
Through the middle now. It's first killer as well, just keep the ball in Secret's end, but as we mentioned, that connection factor needs to lock in at the moment. It's just not the follow-up coming through, but there's a poor mistake. First killer capitalizes.
A small little dunk is going to come in to boost morale. Swift lost the ball here after LJ had tried to do it on his own. Low boost, though, means...
Let's look at touch Scrappy. Here is Swift. Sidewall, reset, double commit. Oh, and Ultimate still in the same spot, but... Well, if you're both going to go, it's better than none of you going in now. First killer has a reset. It goes low, and it's too easy for FK.
This was the first killer we wanted back, and we got him. Look at the patience on this play, too. Of course, Mana didn't have a lot of boost, so he had to time his attack very well. But into those last 2 minutes, Mana trying to spot anybody, but right now, Ultimates at least are able to throw themselves up a little bit. Another shot attempt, though, right over the heads of the Ultimates.
And this is where the structure, they're getting caught out. They did not expect this back pass. Look at Chronic, third man pushing forward. He's expecting a pass to the sidewall. He rips it behind instead, and KV1, they want it down. They are looking uncomfortable. Team Secret have them right where they want them, but kickoff goals can be a funny thing in Rocket League. His first killer's going to back off, finds the 50. Swift underneath, the pieces on target, that's stolen, game 3! Handed off to LJ, double clear, they bumped each other off the ball. Oh, it's a disaster because KV1 has a free backboard. It's a shot instead. Mana, it's wide open. Where is Swift? There he is.
The Ultimates completely scramble. LJ committed to the squishy save and caught himself out just too far.
Win this, Furious still have to take down KC, believe it or not. The bracket is working wonders, or perhaps a disaster class, depending on what you're thinking of. LJ Bar, surely, but he spits it out. There's the shot. Okay, Bree.
My boy LJ, you gotta lock in for this last minute 19.
Wow.
The bar out.
The gameplay of Ultimates, there's a shot on. It's going to be a throw downfield instead. KV1 low boost. This is massive. Next goal could send Ultimates out. That's a beautiful play. LJ with a shot. What's a save from Swift with 0 boost?
Finally takes Team Secret out of their half. A little awkward from LJ, but still just enough.
Oh, that could have been it, LJ. Mistake. Can he find a flick? He finds a shot. He finds it on net. We're going the distance.
LJ, we've been waiting for you, man. Welcome back to the series. Big flick to put the Ultimates into game 5.
Swift, just 9 in the tank. Wants to go low. Actually gets LJ to bite. First killer throws it across to himself. Gets dusted. Is anyone back? Is anyone home? Chronic's been bumped 1-0.
The bump on Chronic. Really, that is going to be the name of the game in this one. Ultimates, you gotta have the backup.
Doesn't land the bump. Chronic over to LJ with space. Takes the solo, beautiful first touch. Look at the control he has. Throws it on net. KV1, goal line save. First killer to Chronic. Bottom right, no.
We're gonna see if Chronic's the one up next. No, he's gonna send it back to LJ. Ultimates did the scary cheat up again. Luckily for them, there was no clear. Instead, it's a pass off. First killer, double off the side to LJ. They are in this.
The FK drops an absolute dime when Ultimates needed the most. It was Chronic to first killer. The 3-man pass play. LJ does the rest. Open net. Ultimates gave them a look. That would have been tragic. Game 5 overtime. Next goal wins. If you lose this, you're going home.
KV1 to the backboard. Leaves it for Mana! Welcome to the Raleigh crowd!
And right now, looking at the fan vote as well, a lot of people favoring Gen G in this matchup. And Stacks, I mean, what do you think about it? Do you think this is a one-sided match, or is there an underdog?
I think Chat's underdog might actually be the favorite on paper here. This Twisted Mind team is for real. but Gen G gonna try to make just. Lobo has Atomic in support. Atomic right there up against Magic Bear. Here's Rise. Catch, release, into the net. No, off the post and in. Rise hangs with the play and just lulls Gen G to sleep.
That was a scrappy goal from Rise. Gets the little touch on the cut. You could see him hit the brakes, waiting for the 50, waiting for the 50. And a quick goal for Twisted Minds.
Lobo and Magic Bear collide at the side. It'll be won by Gen G. Cheese now off the crossbar, off the post and in, and Cheese answers right back.
And Cheese, look at him, he gets this touch off the ceiling, goes down, a light touch, keeps it close, stays with the ball, and marches to bail out. The ball too far out. Now we see a battle for possession at the midfield. Nupo fakes like he's gonna take it up the wall, slows it down, it's a backward bounce. Justin couldn't get back up in time. Heads up play from Nupo.
Yeah, and Atomic, of course, right where he needed to be. That little delay there to get a clear line to throw it up.
To weave it right around him. So despite Twisted Minds getting these goals, get these quick kickoff goals, and we might see another one. Justin pressing. Did see a double commit there from Twisted Minds, but now a shot slotted lower corner.
Cheese is in net here, and he thinks he's got it all sized up. And then all of a sudden, nope. Right past Magic Bear, and he saw Cheese was coming in for the contact. Realized he had to drive up the wall, get around him, and still be in position to play the ball. There's still an oncoming attacker. Now Cheese off the post and in transition, give Cheese a hat trick as he tries to just about single-handedly will Gen G into this game.
Oh man, that one was
They have not trailed in this game. It's Atomic waiting at Justin out there. That's going to be a turn from Rise, and just sailed high thanks to the defense of Cheese at the last moment. Then another shot on the right side. Atomic just continues to wear down Gen G.
And Atomic didn't have a lot of boost for this. You were wondering, is he going to go for this shot? Is he going to play for the backward pass? Instead goes for that low bounce shot.
The damage has already been done.
Yeah, those double commits can lose you a series. You know, and it's also a sign of a bit of panic. Now we see Magic Bear stretching, trying to deny Nupo. But this flick perfectly shot. The precision was there. The catch jumps up to it, takes it to the side of the net, and really
Rise in the corner has it taken away. Justin running on, has his shot stuffed, and Twisted Minds will break out.
Atomic's gonna try to pop it up for Rise. Rise knocks it down! Again, Rise, he doesn't have a lot of boost. We saw Atomic hit a shot when he didn't have a lot of boost, goes up high for it. This time, Rise going for it. Magic Bear stretching. And Rise both playing very solid for Twisted Minds. It's been a team effort. Gen G needs that team to show up.
Oh, that's gonna turn into an own goal. Wow. I mean,
did Shogun just say that's beautiful?
He sure did. Remember what? As Novo will bring it to his own back line, maybe getting a little warm-up in for tomorrow.
It did look like a 1v1 setup. Atomic comes in, takes the shot, redirect, and that's the equalizer for Twisted Minds.
The extra pass and the redirect. Rise, selfless, in the Nova stage. He leads everybody currently on the pitch. And maybe about to add another bang bang.
And this is a redemption goal for Rise. Rise right there on the cheat, gets the hit, the dash, the shot on target. It's from a spot in the top 8, and match it in front of the crowd is 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Can they hold on?
Having to make a quick save, and then Gen G caught getting too aggressive, and the floodgates have opened.
Wow, just wow. Beautiful pass up, easy finish for Nupo. But you knew they had the potential, especially with a player like Nupo, especially with Rise, who's won a major, and Atomic as well, rounding out this squad. Twisted Minds will take down Gen G, and they're going to the playoffs.
Twisted Minds and Falcons, we may have yet another opportunity to settle the score between Mina's two top dogs. They both come to Raleigh They both stay through the
Back
weekend.
against the wall. They cannot lose this series. Otherwise, their Raleigh major ends here. We got Karmi Corp versus Furia. Game 1 brought to you by Progressive. Starting real soon, the Swiss stage conclusion is about to go live.
Again. Yes, sir. White. Keep a hold of that ball downfield. Yan drills the 50, gets the boost as well. Lost underneath, and it slips by all of Furia. Free goal for Karmi Corp.
They were so far forward, no one expected the 50 to go this way. Vatira, just such a great read. Drafinio's expecting a 50 to go to the side and set the tone here.
I mean, if you're Furia, you can't make it that easy for this team. They have one of the best defenses in the world, and they're a tough nut to crack. But Drafinio's got the nutcracker!
But I mean, it's really a lot here on loss. That's a great challenge off the kickoff. Gets the boost, doesn't hesitate on the pass, even though Raleigh's trying to cover the lane. Gets it right to
Furia gonna try to find a way to get this first game win. It's been tight, but there he comes, and it's dunked off the crossbar. Lost keeps it out. Vatira plowing through Raleigh in traffic, and will grab the ball here for a catch. It was looking dangerous there for a second. Still might be here as Atto. Oh, nice. It's a cross, gets back on the wall, but he's done. Another bump, he got on the shot, denied! Otto on a recovery! Raleigh forces it back out to Otto, but nothing can put it on target.
And you can see Furia, again, losing a little bit of steam. They're getting beat on a couple of challenges here. Karmi Corp with a chance! Charlie! He's got it! Game 1 goes to Karmi Corp!
They finally break through Furia after a couple of close calls. Vatira gets the bump on Yan, open in the gap. Charlie just keeps that one low. And a drop off, pop off the ramp. Back over to Vatira, and here we go. We're kind of right back where we left off. It's a light shot, easily denied, but the rebound not so easily saved.
I mean, Vatira was just eyeing it the entire time, right? He comes right off of that initial touch, turns in, sees Yan in a tough spot, and says, I'll collect, and I'll sink in the first goal. Really kind of push Karmi Corp and get out of this kind of hole that they've been stuck in defensively.
Oh, he's already in the air. Trolley looking for the pass, and Vatira is ready to pick him apart.
It's a kickoff special. Atto to Drali, Drali to Vati, and Vati to the back of your net. Just how they drew it up. 3 EU teams and 1 SAM team waiting in the playoffs, but only one of the respective regions can fully join the other.
2 MENA teams as well, and Karmi Corp would love to go right back to Saturday.
Look at the lane. Vatira off the wall. You saw Lost. He was predicting the shot to come through. By the time he was
reload, and fire up again. 50 seconds left. You get bumped up. You give Lost some space. You might have a chance. Reset through one. But you could not bump Trolley. He avoids them. And finally, Drafinio scores.
They finally are able to break down the defense. Great flip reset. Drali and Eric clear to Drafinio, and it's really Yan. Kickoff play. This heads into OT. Looking to end it in regulation. Drafinio on the ball. Final 10. Vatira plays it into the corner. Are Karmi Corp going to keep this one up? Drali looking to end it. Drali! Oh! Drali with 3 seconds left. Give KC the lead.
He activates the target painter and fires the rocket launcher. On target, on time.
Furia are going to have to keep this up and get possession. It goes over their heads. It hits the ground. And Karmi Corp on to the playoffs.
An absolutely insane Swiss stage. Top.
There's a reason why we live.